Hi Beth, I just wanted to send you a video about the shipping labels and the tracking numbers. You're going to need to log in, or your dad will, whoever, I'm assuming you, um, after we take this site live and put it on the domain with the SSL activated. I'll handle all of that, and I'll let you know when you can log in and do this step, but I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up before it's time. So I've installed the plugin to do the USPS shipping labels, and it will store the tracking number and send it in an email to the customer. So, but I wanted to show you what you needed to do. So you're going to have to go into WooCommerce settings, because I don't want your credit card numbers, and this is why I'm asking you to do it. I don't want that information in an email either. So you're going to log in, and I can send a separate video on that. And then you'll go over here to WooCommerce, and you'll scroll down to settings, and you'll click on that, and it'll bring you here to this page that I'm on. And then you click the shipping tab. And then you're up here in these little links here, you'll go to WooCommerce services. And then you'll scroll down, and you can see it says print shipping labels yourself and save a trip to the post office. You'll need to turn this on, and when you do, you can select the paper size. Typically, for when you're printing from home or a business, typically you have just, regular letter size paper that you print it on and then put it in the sleeve or whatever. But if you have the labels that you can print on and do that, then you would just pick the appropriate size here, which there's only 3 options. So, but you need to click on add credit card and put in that information, which, as you can see, it opens the WordPress.com site, and this is where your credit card information is stored for the labels to purchase the postage. So if you don't want to do it this way, you can set up an account on USPS.com and just kind of take it all outside of the website to do that. But then you'll have to manually send those emails out with the tracking numbers. So this kind of takes it all in one step, and WordPress.com is well established and has been around for a long time. And as you can see, the lock is on, so it is secure. And once that's all in place, it'll save it there for you, and you won't have to worry about it in the future. You could always go and change it if you wanted to. So that's when you turn that on, and you select add credit card. But another thing you can do in here, just as a default, you can go in and select the packaging that you use. You talked about using flat rate shipping boxes from USPS. You would just go under service packages here, and you can actually select the ones that you typically use, so you don't see all of them all the time. And then you would click add packages, and it would add that as options when you go to print your shipping label. If you use your own custom packaging, then you would want to go here and enter in all this information. So that it will calculate the correct shipping label. But I think typically from the calculations I've done, the flat rate is usually the way to go. So once you're ready to print a shipping label, I'll just cover that quickly here. I opened up this test order that I did, and you can see right here it says, you need to add your credit card. Typically you would see a print shipping label box right here. Let me open the right thing here. And as you can see, it says, oh, create new label. I'm sorry, I didn't remember what it said. So you would do create new label, and it will tell you what credit card is going to charge, just as a reminder. And then I'll send you this link as well. It kind of goes through, what it's going to look like as you step through the process, and which, box is chosen, and the rate, and what it's going to charge. It's supposed to give discounted USPS rates, but I don't know how much of a discount it actually gives. So that's something to look into when you actually start to use it. But I just wanted to confirm to you, and you can also select, as you mentioned, you can choose a signature requirement. So you can make the signature required, and that's an option during that process. And then when you do click and buy, it will let you print out the label. And then down here it says, the shipping label box and contains your tracking number for your shipment. The tracking numbers will be included in the email sent to your customer when the order is marked complete. So what that means is so you can buy the shipping letter label before you complete the order. So when you go over here and under status, you change it to completed, then that in that email that is sent to the customer that says, hey, we've shipped your order and here's your tracking number, it will be in that email that goes out to them. So so once you do all that, of course, once you print your shipping label and you change your status to completed, you would click update. But that's a whole nother video that we can go over, or once you get your first order, I could just even walk you through it if you kind of start to go through it and you don't know what to do. But you've done the Etsy site and you've had your own site, so I don't think you're going to really have any questions. It just probably looks a little bit different. So anyway, I just wanted to show you all of that. So I think we're pretty much ready to launch. I'm going to go ahead and add in the WooCommerce to Etsy plugin that I had found and asked you to look at, just because I just want everything in there. So then if you don't ever use it and you don't need it, that's okay. I just didn't want to hold up the launch since Jalen has said your dad really needs it for this upcoming show. So if you have any other changes, just shoot them over. Of course, we can handle some of this after the launch. The main thing is we need to make sure we get it to where it's an operating store and people can use it to buy things. And so now we just need the process of moving the site out there and redirecting the URL, but I'm not going to do that until you tell me it's good to go. So I'll send that in an email and a text to everyone, and I need the go ahead. So that's all I have for now. Thanks.